Máme tady videjko od August Dadaka na tomto kanále, už jakože velice známého protagonistu, youtubera. Videjko se jmenuje The Creepiest Thing Ever Said on Stream. Nejděsivější věc, která zazněla kdy na streamu, pojďme se na to podívat. Když tak tohle videjko točíme live na Twitchi, twitch.tv/žabinsky.xd. Když tak přijďte se za nám podívat, vy samozřejmě zamávajte tady YouTube divákům. Ahoj YouTube diváci, neposloucháte mě, tak jdeme se na to podívat.
Yeah, that's a grown ass girl. Grown ass girl. Yeah, that's a grown ass girl. She probably got a period right now.
I feel like every time that I talk about a streamer on this channel, it gets progressively
Tak z toho klipu jsem moc nepochopil teda upřímně.
worse in a way that at this point is almost like comedic. I've said it so many times that I feel like I'm just repeating the same joke, but at this point it's not even a joke. It just seems like these dudes are in a competition to see who can be the worst person imaginable and still somehow profit off of it while utilizing a major streaming service. I'm truly concerned to see how far these guys go. Ladies and gentlemen, today we are talking about something that is weird as fuck. And there's really no other way to put it. We've talked about a lot of content creators,
OK, ale už jakože 40 sekund, já bych chtěl vědět, o čem je to video, actually. Jako...
especially streamers, it seems like, do really weird shit that you would never think a human being would do, especially when they know that they're being filmed and they can't, like, erase that it's live. But pretty much every week, it seems, some streamer out there takes it upon themselves to push the envelope and see what new weird shit they can say or do and get away with, because, I don't know, that just kind of seems like the streaming culture right now. And this week,
Okay.
that brave pioneer, the metaphorical man on the moon, is a Twitch streamer named Ray Asian Boy, who I've heard of quite a bit over these last
Dobrý, na to video nebudu koukat. Nebo jo, budu, dobře, to můžu. Ale prostě kámo, to je yapping.
couple of years, but surprisingly, I've never watched. I know that'll be a shocker to most, but recently I heard some shit about him that made me do a little bit of a dive, and when I say a little bit of a dive, I mean I watched one stream, and, well, Ray, bad first impression, man. About a week ago, Ray was doing a live stream, and, like, the setting of the live stream
Dobrý, kámo, ale můžeš mi říct, o čem je to video, prosím?
was already kind of, like, weird. It was one of those, like, streaming house situations where there's a bunch of streamers doing a bunch of different streams all in one house, and it was a bunch of what appeared to be, like, early 20s men and one 4-year-old girl whose parents, from what I could tell, were not there. It was one of the guy's niece
To se mi trošku mysnul ještě jednou.
in one house, and it was a bunch of what appeared to be, like, early 20s men and one 4-year-old girl whose
OK, tak trošku divný, kámo. Proč sakra se streamuje 4letá holka na streamu s 20letýma týpkama? WTF? Co to je za... Co?
parents, from what I could tell, were not there. It was one of the guy's nieces, and she was just kind of like bouncing around through the streams, which I don't know what people's obsession
Kámo, jestli tohleto na začátku týpek zajímavá o 4letý holce, že grown ass girl, kámo, co to je do prdele, kde tu jeme, halo?
is with putting their children on the internet. It's very confusing to me why people seem to be so set on doing that all the time. But anyways, I mean, it was just kind of weird, and like, look, don't get me wrong, I'm not trying to imply that like a guy having his niece around his friends is in any way weird or bad inherently. That's not what I'm saying at all, but they were just not behaving like there was a 4-year-old child around them. And then Ray came along and he did make it weird. He made a very, very strange, very, very weird comment. And then he...
Ty vole, jestli to je ten koment, co jsem viděl na začátku, tak kámo, jakože odpalkuju, kámo. Nemáš emote mávání v nabídce. To jsem omlouvám, dámy a pánové, já to fixnu do příště, sorry, já jsem nováček tady, já jako nestreamuju moc. Nebo teď už jako chci streamovat hodně, ale předtím jsem nestreamoval. Takže samozřejmě, jestli sem chcete hodit subíka, tak budu velice rád, víte co.
doubled down on it, he defended it, and it just got weird. Basically, for context, all you really need to know is the kid was playing like a kid. They were kind of roughhousing, pretty much pretending to beat up some of
Tak dobrý, co ten týpek řekl? Pojď, už nás nejdžuj, kámo. Už to je čtvrtina videa, já před nevím.
the streamers, walking around kind of scolding them because her uncle was doing the same thing. You know, just normal kid stuff. And in response to that, Ray said this.
Come on, yo, I got that's some pussy shit. You got smacked by a fucking 3 years old? You got smacked by a 3 years old, it's crazy, bro. I got the point, that's pussy, man.
That's not a baby, bro.
Yeah, that's a grown ass girl. Grown ass girl.
That's a girl.
Yeah, that's a grown ass girl. She probably got a period right now.
Co řekl, kámo? She's gonna appear nebo she's on her period? Co zajebal?
Grown ass girl.
That's a girl.
Yeah, that's a grown ass girl. She probably got a period right now.
Ha? Co to mele, kámo?
Yeah, so again, just to reiterate, this is being said in response to a kid doing like the most normal kid shit ever. Obviously, there's not a single context where saying this is cool, but I think it's just somehow even worse when it's said in response to just a kid being a kid. What could have possibly possessed this guy to say this? I have absolutely no idea. It's
Ale kámo, Virta, holy shit, co jako zajebalo, co to zajebal teď?
unbelievably fucking weird, but it was nice to see that his chat called him out for this pretty much immediately. I feel like a lot of the times when you have streamers like this, the community ideology is very much so like a ride or die kind of thing. Streamer can't do or say anything wrong, so pleasant surprise to see that.
Čete, to tady ale nemáme, kámo, jak když řeknu nějakou blbost, nebo ne, jak když říkám i normální věci, tak hned mi píšete, vole, že ty jsi takový kripl, žabáku, měl bys, kámo, třeba si, kámo, vypít bělidlo bys měl a tak, v Robloxu samozřejmě, kámo, takže jako, já si myslím, že to není, kámo, takhle, jako že to není na každém streamu, jako, chápeš.
Happen, and this was Ray's response.
Bro, I didn't say, I say period. I say period, okay, chat? Holy fuck.
Co je period, kámo? WTF?
Fucking shit, this chat is fucking.
Takže fakt je period, kámo. Ježiš, fuj, kámo. Holce jsou 4 roky a týpek, že asi má krámy. Co to meleš, ty kriple, proč jsi to říkal? Proč? Halo?
This chat loves me, gang. I say period. Fucking hell. Period. How do I say that word again?
I don't know what you're saying, bro.
I say period.
Co to vůbec mele?
Period. Yeah, period. Say again. Period.
Yeah.
I didn't say, feel me? Holy shit.
Oh, they're trying to say you said. Okay.
Yeah.
You said period.
Oh, say shut the fuck up. Oh, I bet. Shut the fuck up, Chad. Shut the fuck up.
Hej, co to děláš, kámo? Nešaj tak na mě, ty. Dám vésy, vole.
Okay, so I'm gonna be honest, I don't even like fully know if I'm interpreting this correctly, but it seems like Ray thinks that the chat thinks that he said like pred as in predator or something.
Co? Počkej, tak to nepochopil. Co?
That's what I'm getting from this. And he's trying to clarify and say, no, I said period, I guess, not understanding that the chat in fact did understand him and that
Huh?
that's why they are upset, because it's weird to talk about a 4-year-old girl having her period.
Jo, dobrý, tak ne, tak jsem to pochopil správně, dobrý. A to je, kámo, fakt wild, ty co se mu kámo jako probliklo hlavou, když tohle vymyslel do piči.
Because she's playing? Like it's an absurd fucking
Co to je za debila do prdele? Co to je za debila?
thing to even think. It's even crazier to say. And for some reason, I don't think Ray is understanding that his chat does know what he said. He just shouldn't have said it. He continues to just repeat himself, saying that he said period over and over again, proving that he's somehow simultaneously reading the chat, but also like not understanding it, I guess, because the majority of people are very obviously saying that they knew that he said that. It's just not cool. But he goes on for a couple of minutes, just kind of repeating himself over and over again, and then this happens.
What happened?
Man, I love you, bro.
Hey, Sam.
On tam dal pryč tu ruku, aby na něj nešahala.
Then this happens.
What happened?
Man, I love you, bro.
What the fuck?
Hey, Sage. Yo, Sage is a grown-ass woman.
Proč to říkáš zase znova? A proč to mi vole Valorant operátor u něj?
Watch your mouth when you listen. Watch your mouth when you're speaking about my niece and when you're speaking in front of her. She's a little kid, so if she hear ASS, she's gonna take that back home and she's gonna sit on her dad, her mom, and I'm gonna have to deal with that shit. ASS is what you're sitting on.
Ass?
And she's not.
On ti řekne schválně, jakože vyslabikuje, aby to neslyšela jeho jako sestřenice a on že, co? S? Kam ty jsi nenormální, vole. A zase přijde Borka a on dostane bídu z chatu, že vole, co tady meleš, jsou 4 roky jako grown ass woman, co to meleš? Ona přijde znova po druhý, když dostal backlash a zase zajebe, že she grown ass women. Jebe ti, braško, jakože, jebe ti.
a woman. She's a child.
Oh, okay.
Okay?
You're right.
You're my little brother. Your name is Raekwon James. Her name is
right.
Sage James.
You're right.
Now tell her you love her.
Okay, Sage, I love you, Sage. Give me a high five.
Okay, so this might be like one of the weirdest interactions I've ever seen between two people. And like on the surface, if you just saw this clip, you might think that this guy who is the uncle I mentioned is doing the right thing. But I mean, even in this clip, he says don't say ass and then immediately says shit. And
To je insane.
earlier in the stream, he was saying shit like this.
Get back! Pussy! Come on!
Co? ASS, get back, pussy. Jebetí. Co to je
So,
za double standardy, kámo?
I mean, you know, it kind of hurts your big stand when you were saying shit like that 3 feet away from her earlier. Also, just the question of why is she here in the first place? A kid does not
Jo, kámo, vole, to si jako dostal na hlídání a ty si šel ke kámošům na stream, vole, nebo co to je za p***ovinu. Není, vole, divný, že jste prostě v domě, streamuje tam asi kolik, 4 20letých týpků a 4letá holka? Nevím, mně to přijde jako trošku divný, trošinku.
need to be in a streaming house at all, full stop. Even more so one where people are going to be acting like this. So, I mean, just all around, this is a really weird, kind of odd situation. Nothing is more weird and odd than what Ray said, however. Unfortunately, we are sort of just living in the era of streaming where you get to say something like this and then insult your chat for calling you out for it, and you'll probably end up making more money taking that route than if you did anything else. This is
No jakoby jo, asi dostaneš nějaký jako viral exposure, seš na Twitteru, kámo, v klipech, na TikToku a tedy, ale já nevím, jako internet se prostě hýbe rychle, zapomene se na to, nevím, já jako, je to kokot, kámo, je to prostě kokot.
clearly one of those situations where even if Ray was to see this video, just based off the way he reacted
Dobrý, a bude tam ještě něco zajímavého?
to weird ass guys, what are your escape a really about
To je
what
asi všechno. Dobrý, hele, díky za video, bráško. Tady máš like, jsi frajer. Velice povedené video, fakt jsem nikdy neviděl, vole, neslyšel jsem nikdy o tom Ray Asian Guyovi. Já jsem si nejdřív myslel, že to je prostě týpek od KS na to, ale asi ne. A takže asi tak, no dobrý, takže dejte lajkos, twitch tv /žabinský.com gmail.zavináč seznam.cz a dobrý, link v popisku, naschle.